last weekend, Major League Baseball was in our hometown, or our town that we live in, Arlington, here in Dallas, for the All-Star game and the All-Star activities. And so we had on Monday night the home run derby, and it was pretty exciting. It went down to the last hit. Bobby Witt Jr. versus Teos Teoscar Hernandez. I don't know all these baseball players' names, but Bobby Witt Jr. is a rookie. Just blasted this ball to tie it, and it fell just short of the center field wall, and Hernandez won the home run derby. So, Jimmy, this year's format was a little bit different. The players could use a maximum of 40 pitches uh, over 3 minutes. They could hit as many home runs as possible before they going into the bonus round, right? So then they got reduced to 2 minutes and 27 pitches. So it was a little bit different than before, where they got 10, like the old McGuire Sosa days, remember? 10 outs, and they would just crush like 90 home runs. It was awesome. Right. And so they tried something different this year. And so really the question that we have to ask ourselves, is the home run derby the best of all the all-star activities? You got the 3-point contest, you got the dunk contest, you got the weird international all-star US thing in hockey, you've got the speed skate in hockey, you got some cool stuff in football, you've got the gauntlet drills and the flag football game and all that. So in baseball, I got the home run derby in the celebrity games. So Jimmy, what do you got? What's your favorite all-star activity? Is it watching
I'm
the long
biased.
ball?
I know it's going to sound like I'm biased because I played the sport of basketball, but basketball, I think they're doing a great job, particularly with trying to engage the fandom, engage the people in the cities that they're going to or hosting the All Star games. They've switched the formats multiple times over the past like 10 years. They went to one format where you pick the team, then they went from crossing east and west, and so they added like partnering, or they had a 3-on-3 with the WNBA.
That was cool.
Um, they had the skills challenge, which they still have today. So they're trying to engage and do multiple things to keep everybody entertained. So I would go with, if I had to pick one, I would go with the NBA. But
Which
across the
activity,
board, they're
Jimmy?
all kind of lame and boring.
Okay, so you go with the NBA, but which activity is the best? Is it the 3-point contest? Is it the dunk contest?
I would say the dunk contest, but the 3-point contest is just exciting too, just because of the level in which people
Yeah,
paid attention to the 3-point shot now. Steph Curry has
right.
changed that tremendously, but it was always a big part of the NBA weekend back in the day. But if I had to choose one, I would definitely say the dunk contest, because you want to see the creativity, you want to see if someone does something differently or do something that we've seen before, but with their own style and flair.
So, Jimmy, you're going to be surprised, but I'm going to go against you on this, right? Mostly for entertainment purposes. But I think personally, I would say I really enjoy the 3-point contest personally to watch. But I'm going to say that the home run derby is the best all-star activity. And here's why, Jimmy. Because in the dunk contest, really, I mean, it's a hoop with a ball, and there's only so much things that you can do when dunking it, right? I mean, it's not like there's
Yeah, but it's the
you
creativity. You
yeah,
want to see the
creativity
creativity,
though
right?
is there's only so much a human body can do. Two-handed, a one-handed, a Jimmy King like this, right? That's super cool, and it's cool to watch. But here's the thing about the home run derby, and I don't like this format change, and I think this format change hurts it. But I'm talking about the Brent Chapman kid teen home run derby. That was fantastic, because there's nothing better than these big guys, and they got them today. Aaron Judge, Bobby Witt Jr., Juan Soto, getting up there and just kicking the crap out of these beach balls, throwing over the plate, and just having them fly 450 yards, 500 yards, and just having them tee off. The best part of a baseball game is batting practice.
But wait a minute, B. You said there's only so much you could do with the
crush
hoop
the
and
ball.
ball. There's only so much you could do with the bat in baseball. Like you can only hit a home run. You can only do what? Hit it over the wall.
Yeah, but it's not the ball goes.
You can't hit a home run behind your back. You can't hit a home run between your legs.
But that home run,
you can't hit a no look home run.
But that home run is different every time. It goes high, it goes straight, it goes right, it goes left, it goes 500 yards. It barely gets over the wall.
What happens when it hits the baby in the stands and bounce off his noggin?
Well,
like it did last week.
Did it really? I didn't.
Yeah, it was a highlight. It out of all the people in the crowd, it went through all these people standing up and hit the baby that was sitting down with his mother, and it bounced off his head. But he's safe. He's all good. I mean, it wasn't anything major.
Yeah, well, we hope not. I mean, he did a baseball that was throwing 100 miles an hour and hit back,
and that's why the basketball.
This is why basketball
is better because there's no injuries, no fan injuries. You can actually have fans participate, bring them out the stands, jump over them, hold the ball, throw you a oop, sit in a chair.
Well, Jimmy,
stand there blindfolded, wear shades, glasses. They could be a part of it. In baseball, what are they going to do?
Dude, the fans are
you can't stand in the infield, outfield. You can't pitch from the ball.
No, this argument, they have the fans out. I don't know if they did this year, but in the past, they've had the fans out in the outfield. They get to run around in the grass and catch the ball. It's a lot of fun for the kids to try to get these home runs. There's a lot of fan engagement in the